Hello all, welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be working on this is all cigars. I was fixing some things yesterday. Today we're going to be working on mostly the room handling for Megamon. So we need to set this up early so we have proper loading of objects and rooms. Figuring this out early will be very important in us making sure that we properly handle transitioning from room to room. A room is basically a giant collection of all the objects and the tile set for any given room. I don't think there's going to be anything else at the moment because objects are the meat of what interactions exist in the game, and the tile set is obviously the tile set. So it's just a matter of picking the right room to load and then loading that room. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add 2 new maps for the purpose of testing. So I'm going to make a test map 2 and a test map 3. And we're going to have all of these be rendered. And then we're going to mess around with it and see how to transition between those rooms. Also, I feel like this tile set needs to be fixed. At least a little bit. Let's see. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh god. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, and I guess the starting location for the room would be nice too. Starting position or location, tile set, and the objects. Transitioning between rooms requires successful unloading and reloading of said objects. Right, I wanted to put these on layer 2. We got this room. Again, we're just making some generic rooms so we can identify which one is which for now. That'll do for now, just for the sake of testing purposes. So now we have 3 maps, and go ahead and add them in. Actually, I don't even know where they get put. What? Let me see. Oh nice, they got put in here already. That's cool. I like that. They all use the same tile set, so I don't really have to worry about adding more tile sets for now. So we're gonna make a new room class. And from here we're gonna include our basic variables. Starting location. Tile sets. So I wonder if there's a way to unload the map. There's dispose. Okay. So we can dispose of them. I think we should do the same with objects as well. Freeing all resources. How should I do this? Let me think. This is static, so we can go Megamon.objects.remove this. Yes. We also want to free our image. I want to make sure this thing is working properly. I actually learned that this thing stopped working yesterday while I was streaming, and I actually had to fix that bug, which was kind of interesting. So, I'm gonna keep an eye on it today, make sure it doesn't happen again, which it should not. Well, that's what we hope at least. What else do we need? I wrote it down. Objects. Ooh. Use me. Objects. So we got all that. String map file ref, and objects themselves will be added to the list once this is created. Hello? Oh, I guess I have to import it. Don't know if I should make it include the tilesets folder. I feel like the tilesets folder will be consistent. I'll put all my maps in it. So I'm just gonna make a static final here. Oh. Map folder. Then we have add object to a room. Remove object. Restore, remove, return to A. Oh. Interesting. What else do we want? Get objects. Add all. Destroy the room. Well, let's see. We'll call every object's destroy. And we'll call the map's dispose command. That should do it. So I'm adding this command called load room data. So that's going to do a couple of things. The next thing we're going to have is the room data file. And this allows us to specify any specifics when any particular room gets loaded. So this is actually going to be an enum? Is it an enum? Let me think. I don't know if it'll be an enum. Probably not, actually. Well, I guess it could be an enum to translate the room file name to a room enum, and then from there we actually grab data. So it's gonna be an enum. The next step is to take file names and convert them to internal names. So for example, map 1 will be equivalent to test map. I guess we had to add the TMX as well. So we have test map 2, and test map 3. Great names, right? Totally. They have spaces. Did I mess up? Oh. Alright. So with each room data, we can now have its own, I guess, load command. Should be public. And then here we can specify what we want to load for each map. So for now, I'm going to move the objects that I added here into here, map 1, since we wanted them in there originally. I guess we need to return a list of objects. That would probably be correct here. So we can then add those to our room. Then I'll just follow my format from earlier. With these now being handled by a room system, we can now come in this file and just modify what we want in any particular room, instead of having to hard code it. And that's kind of the whole point of working on this stuff today. Start setting up all the structures for this. Cool. By default, we'll actually produce an error message, or a warning message. Cannot find map. Cannot load object data. That's just a generic warning for any enum when you're switching through it. So at this point, we're going to take, wait a second, I want the map file reference. We will do room, is this static? This one has to be static. Is it? Let me think for a second. We need to return the room data, room data from a string. Otherwise we cannot find it. Oh wait, return RD. I need to look up how to set dot. Aha, there it is. Arrays.asList. So another way I could do this is putting all the objects in here like this, which might be more effective. Yes. Don't need all of this junk. And then instead of all this, we just do return object list, which we will create in a second. Alright, cool. I think that looks a lot cleaner and makes more sense in my eyes than having another method that does it for me. So I want these other rooms to be blank right now, but we can add stuff later. Do these just return as nothing? I guess we need something there. Huh. Yeah, just return an empty array, can you? I guess we could just specify it for now. It's interesting. Once we have stuff to add in, I guess we'll change it again. Because right now they have no objects, so... So call this, all the object data is loaded. And I guess we're gonna also have a... We do have a destroy here. Okay. So the next step is loading up the room instead. Oops. Current level. So it looks like when we specify the room, it takes care of loading everything. So this doesn't add it to the official objects array where we draw things. So I'm thinking maybe we just get rid of this now. I guess we get rid of this. And then we do so make the starting location be 1 and 1, I guess. Wait, what? Position cannot be assigned. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna use position for now. Then we need the map file reference, which is going to be map 2, I guess. And then in here we iterate through current level .get objects instead. And here we do the same thing. So first let's see if it loads that room properly, which it should. And it doesn't for whatever reason. It loads this map instead. Right, oh, because it's displaying the old map. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. We don't need... Where's map? Here, we don't need this anymore. Let's see. Let's add in some things about maps. Get map. I think that's all we really want. So I guess we need a renderer as well. Could just make this static. I don't really care right now. Although it really should be handled locally. I'll change it. Camera will be handled statically though. Or we can pass it. Pass the value on. I guess we can pass it. Actually, you know what? This camera is just some properties. We don't even have to pass it into here. It doesn't get set. I just realized that. Now, we should show the second map. Nice. Should have walls everywhere but the bottom, which it does. Awesome. And then, we can load up the third map simply by changing this to this. Boom. Different map again. Now we can go back to map 1 by changing the name again. So these are the basics for, what do you call it? For map loading. The only thing I'm currently missing is actually transitioning between the rooms. So now we're going to be adding that. In order to add that though, we need to make a tile set that is more meaningful than just these tiles right here. We need to have something that says like door, wall, blah blah blah. So I'm probably gonna make that real quick. Just something very basic, that way we have, let's see, we need doors, walls. Solid, cannot pass through. We'll just call this like info. Displays text when interacted with. Can't really think of anything else. Maybe a trigger. Does something when walked over. Yeah. That's the 4 core basic things we would need in a world in order to interact. Make this 16 by 16. Do what I need to do. They're just gonna be colored blocks of different colors. Door. I'm gonna have them have little text. That's why I kept their names short in length, because I'm gonna write text on these. Info. And trigger. Alright. Ah, that's too big. Cool. Need to put in here, we'll call it hidden layer. Yeah, I'll just call it hidden layer, because this is the hidden layer. Alright. So now we can add that tile set in here. Wait, yes. This is not the right folder. I really have to make a shortcut to this actually. What? Let's do that real quick. Quick access. So we got hidden layer. There is no spacing. Why doesn't it show up here? Embed tiles? Wait. Add external tile set. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Now I can do things like this instead of using some weird stuff. By the way, this thing has been really good. Alright, so now that I have a proper tile set for this, functionality should be exactly the same. That's just like a visual change. Yes. Functionality is the same. And now I can specify that this specific type of tile, tile 1, is... Wait, is it really tile 1? Does it change if I... Is this tile 1 too? It is. But we're talking about layer 2 here. So tile 1 on layer 2 is going to be a wall. So we want to go to movement. Is location passable? So right now we just say if it's wait, what? Oh yeah, if it's equal to null. But really it should be passable if it's not equal to 1. So it's equal to null, or this is get tile get d. Wait, is that tile? Tile. This is the cell, right? Yeah. Where do I output the tile at? Pretty sure I saved it there. Oh wait. Update. Yeah, it's not there. What did I do wrong? Well, definitely is there. It's just now refreshing here. Oh, there we go. And now it's not working. It's either going to be equal to null or... I think I'm not looking for the tile ID, I'm looking for the... Wait, I think I am looking for the tile ID. What the heck? Alright, let's see. 90, 90, 90. Why is it all 90? What in the world? It said 1 in my thing. So why is it 90? Alright, let me add this and see what it says. $89. So I guess we'll make it 90 for now. Hopefully it stays that way. Why doesn't this one have custom properties? Or extra properties? I don't understand. What is the difference between this and this? I must have done it differently somehow. Kinda wanna change it though. I feel like if I remove it and re-add it, it will destroy everything. Oh well, I'll just add a new one, I guess. Because I swore I made the spacing 1. I don't think it ended up that way. Where am I going? Oh. I see what I did. So if I export this, now I have something, yeah. Still can't change this for whatever reason. Oh, here we go, I can change it here. The spacing is 1 pixel, but it's not working out that way. Set to 0 pixels, what happens? Yeah, now it's offset. It's 1 pixel, but there's like a 1 pixel, what do you call it? I guess that's a margin? Ah, there we go. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's how you fix that. Okay. Well, what happened internally here? I think this has to be fixed. Bed tile set. Oh, I still don't understand what the difference is, but... Alright, oh. Alright, so well, I know what I have to do now. But, I'm gonna have to redo this. Wait, can't remove it? Why can't I remove it? Is it already removed? I don't understand. What did I just do? What did I just do? I can remove it here. Is this a bug? This might be a bug. Hold on. Let me restart this. See what happens. S-map 3. Yeah, that was a bug. Interesting. Okay. So I guess I'll do the same thing for all of these. Then I won't have to worry about it again. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I got this. I got this. I know what I must do. There, I fixed it. Now they're all using that instead, and there's no weird grid in the way. Okay. That was kind of weird. I guess it's a software bug. Alright, but that should have fixed it. I don't think my references got screwed up, hopefully not. Refresh this. Yeah. The walls are still ID 90, so that's good. Shouldn't need this right now. So now we need room loading, room transitions. So the reason why I did this was I was gonna make the door handler. So we have a door here. I just put door. I'm gonna put another door here. Door. It's gonna be invisible. Actually, let's make it have some visual indicator that's a door. I don't have a good tile right now. Let's use this, because why not? For testing purposes. That's over the door. Same thing here. Over the door. Just so I know where it is. So we're going to be making a door handler. Basically how it works is we define a certain point in the coordinate system and room system where there is a door and which door it leads to. This could probably be handled the new structure called room ref. A room ref will contain I guess a point. Grid location. Wait, no. It'll contain, yeah, it'll contain the position of the door and the room name we are going to. Door position, door destination. To make those more specific. Destination room. Door destination. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Go back. We're gonna need that in a second. We're gonna end up having a collection of room refs that we reference whenever we are moving from door to door. I guess I could just put it in here. What would be way more efficient is a hash map. Hash map wouldn't be bad. Let me think about this a little bit more. Yeah, a hash map would work out pretty nicely. Let's use that. Door database. That's what we're gonna call it. So we're gonna use the door's starting positions, X and Y, as the key, along with the current room. Oh, so we need destination room. So we can do starting room plus underscore plus door start up. Hold on. Starting position X plus comma plus yes. So we set up our door database. This is going to be useful for pulling where we have to go. The next step is actually unloading and loading a new room. So let's set up our door database first with the 2 doors we added. I kind of want to do this in its own class. I want to go into this. So I'm actually going to call it from this class. Actually, we just have to do... It's really weird the way I did that. I just made it so when I created it, the room ref, where'd my room ref go? I created my room ref. It adds it to the database. Kind of a weird way to do it, but it's fine. So we need the position, which is 9,90. Wait, is that right? That's not right. 9,95. that's not good. It's inverted. Because in the game, this is position 00, while here it's 099. I could translate it. So, internally, we can translate this to be whatever the room size is. If we use the defaults and say every room is 100 by 100, just put a hard-coded limitation on it, then all I will have to do is wait, what am I doing? Change this. Alternatively, we can just do this. Same with the destination. I guess it would be 99 though, not 100. 99 minus 100 minus 99 is should be 0. I guess. Alright, whatever. New room ref. So here we got 995. We're just gonna use that directly. This was test map. Going to test map 2, position 7,98. Pretty self-explanatory, honestly. And then we need the opposite. What I'm probably gonna do is add inverse. So if we do that, it will actually add the opposite of what we have here for us as well. With the starting location being the destination, yeah, just like that. So if we include that, it adds an inverse door link. If we don't include that, it won't. Get hash for a specific position. Listen to this. I want to listen to this again. Player utils. Get door position hash. Yeah, current level. Name, I guess. I think I'm going to convert these to integers. If we don't do that, we're going to end up with some very weird room references. And things that probably will not match. So this gives us the door position hash to cross-reference. So let's see. So right now we have the detection of when we move right here. I'm gonna convert this to destination position. If door database dot contains key did I not make it static? Wow. Get door position hash. Then we announce this is a door. Alright, let's see. Let's see if it does anything. Just want to see if it says this is a door. Nope. Oh. It says this is a door. Or it did. This is a door. What? Not this again. Am I using destination location? Let's see. Ah, no, I'm not. Position. Why is autoplay paused? Please. What? How is this a door? I don't understand. Actually, let me just do this. Null? What is null? What? I mean null. Add inverse door link. Destination was null? Wait a second. Destination room was null? Oh my. It is null. Okay, but that doesn't change the fact it's still not working. So, there's position 9, 4. This should be 9, 4. But it's not. What is this position? No, that is definitely 9, 4. Let me see what it's checking. It might be off by 1. Let's see. You know what? It probably is, because this map editor uses ink. No, that wouldn't make sense though. Let's see. Oh, it thinks this is... Wait. Seems correct. 0, 1, 2, 3. 9, 91. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Oh no, not this bug again. I thought I fixed this bug last time. Oh, because I'm in an... Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm converting it to an integer again. Need to convert it to a... thing. How did I do this? Oh, I did math.round and then I converted that to an integer. Yes. I don't know if that is necessarily correct though. I mean, it might be. Okay, this is a door. We did it! It's a door. Hey there, Master Aya, welcome. Get rounded position. Now this is redundant. I think. I hope. Anyways, that's there now in case we need it. Looks like... yes. Good. Alright. The next step is to actually make the transition happening now that we detect it. So this is a door. We can get the door. Door dot destination room. So if it's not equal to the room we are currently in, then we have to do a room unload and room reload. So we'll do current level dot do I not have unload? What? I have destroy. Oh, it's called destroy. Destroy the current room, then set up the next room. At position, whatever the door's destination position is supposed to be. And we are loading the destination room. I think that's it. Oh wait. Otherwise, well, we just jump to a different position. Okay. $7,99. Wait, what? 99. Oh, I see what I did. Wait. No, that's not right. Yeah, I just realized that. It says the other room's position is at 7,98, which is definitely not correct. Oh, that's because I already converted the position. So I guess we'll do 99 plus this? Sounds really dumb, but... Wait. But the reason why I have to do this is I have to invert the positions since I inverted them once before in order to add them in this way. Okay, now it says -1. That's definitely not right. 9 minus that. Why is that wrong? So let's say a door position is at 5. The inverse of that would be 99 minus 5, which is 94. And then... to get back to 99... we just do it again, the exact same operation. Okay, that looks correct. Keeps jumping me to test map 2 for whatever reason. Room name is... wait, that's not right. Room name should be starting room. Okay. That was awkward. Hey, it worked, except this object sprite is messed up for some reason. Why would that occur, I wonder? I think it's because we destroyed the object sprite? Technically, we should never dispose of the sprite, just the object. No, because we created here. Destroy should destroy all of our objects. Then recreates them later. At least it should. Let me see what happens when I do this. This is gonna produce a memory leak. But... okay. So it's still there when we do that. This should produce a memory leak though. Yes. It's gonna slowly increase the memory usage until it runs out. Until it explodes. But that is not the proper way to handle this. Every time we recreate it, it should recall the sprite creation. But it doesn't. I don't know why. The other image loads fine. Did I not specify right? What's this? Well, here's what we'll do. Let me see how garbage collecting works for this. Because I think it should actually remove all handles to the sprite. I'm gonna do this repeatedly, like a bunch of times, and see what happens. Let's do it like 1,000 times, just to check. So the garbage collector does clean it up. That's good. So I might not even have to call dispose. Also, I'm pretty sure the only reason I can't see anything in test map 2 is because it's black, right? And I think there's a way to change this. I wonder why these are different. Why is this one different? Oh wait, this is the tile layer property? I want the map property. How do I get to that? Map property. I want to see what happens when I do this. I think it should update it. To a different color. Nope. It doesn't use background colors for some reason. Okay. Well, I know there will be no memory leaks, so that's good. I'm going to delete this now. That was just test code. To see if leaving and entering a room 1,000 times does anything bad. It doesn't, luckily. But yeah, we need to figure out background colors. I guess this overrides the background color thing right here. Let me see what happens when I get rid of that. Okay. So background colors just don't take effect here. What I could do, I think, is... I think the level actually has data about the background. Get map. Get properties. Let's see if it has a property for background color. It should. Background color. So let's see if we can use that. Although I might have to see if it exists. Let me see. If I don't set it, yeah, it doesn't exist. So, if wait, it's an or it's in hex though. Ah, great. That means I have to parse the hexadecimal color. Oh. Okay. I believe it wouldn't be too hard. There's 256 values for each octet, I guess. So you split into 3, and you just do 1 over, or whatever this is, over 256 after converting it to hexadecimal. So I guess we'll make that real quick. Color utils. We're gonna return a color with red, green, blue, alpha. I don't think a color container exists, but let me see. Convert hexadecimal to color. Hex. Hex format is XXXXXX. Let's see. Color from graphic. Oh, this might work. I assume, yeah. That's what we're looking for. First off, the hex is going to be divided into 3 different sections. So, red will be the second and third. Green is third and fourth. And blue is red, green, blue. Yes. So there's 7 characters total. The 6th character is the last character, which is the last piece of the blue hex. And then we're gonna split it up further into 2 components. So R will be... Are they floats? I guess they're floats, actually. Convert hex string to decimal. And from this, we'll take each individual piece so if the length is 2, it'll start at position 1. Oh wait, I goes down. What? Oh. Wow, did I really do Game Maker language format? That's a Thunderstrike. I don't know if that was picked up on the mic, but that was a Thunderstrike. Position 1, as long as it's greater than 0, we subtract 1. And then do it again. Yes. So, this is your hex. We might need a long for this just to be safe. Hex place value? No, we'll do hex place value here. And we'll start at position 1. And so then we have a total. You think you could barely hear it? Okay. Interesting. So total goes up by... Now wait a minute, we have to convert the letter, I guess, to a letter equals character at I. And then we have to convert this letter to a... Oh wait, this is a character, isn't it? To a number. Convert letter to number. Hexadecimal letter to number multiplied by the hex place value multiplied by 16. And then hex place value goes up by 1. Yes. So if we say it's A, it'll be 10 multiplied by 6. Wait a second. X place value needs to start at 0. So it'll be 10. Wait, no. I'm silly. Multiplied by 1, which is then multiplied by. That's not right. What am I trying to do here? Yes, multiplied by hex place value. Or adding 16 times. Hold on. Now I'm confusing myself. It's definitely not this. This is wrong right here. I think we have to use a power function. So this to the 16. The string. What? Isn't it iterable? It's an iterator. Two ways of using iterator. Aha! That's how you do it. Aha! So this one does have background color. So why can't I grab it? Alright, let me see if this is running even. Colors R G B. That should be running when we get in there because there is a key called background color. Color 057. What? Crud. I think I know what happened. Okay, there's our colors. 0055 and 7 Foxtrot. But I don't see the colors changing. Let me see what these say. Maybe my conversion formula is wrong somehow. 0, 5, and 15. Okay, that's definitely not right. It does the first character, but not the greater than or equal to 0. Yes! Got it. So nothing was actually wrong with it, it was just me being derpy. So now I should be able to change this to like a red color, purple, pink. And I should be able to see that change reflected here. If the map will update. Map please update. Nice. What program are you using for the tiles and mapping? This is called Tiled. T-I-L-E-D. It has some proprietary format called TMX, which is, I guess, used for... It's a pretty popular tool used for creating tiled areas. So I decided to use that as well, because it'll just make things 10 times easier for us. So yeah, I've been reading data from that. And that's why I had to make a parser, because this data right here is not included in the library, so I had to make my own. And I wanted that piece of information. But it produces files like this, so you either need an XML reader, if one doesn't exist, or you have to parse this file yourself. But this one has native support for these. The only thing it doesn't support are the properties. You have to actually extract them manually and parse them yourself. So that's what I did with all this here, converting hexadecimal strings. Okay. Good, so we actually have level loading working now. It's actually really good. What else did I say I was gonna do today? There's a lot more I have time to do. Oh yeah, interfaces. So interfaces basically involve the player interacting with the world, stopping and reading a sign, stopping and talking to someone, things of that nature. So I'm gonna add in a info tile over here. Info tiles should not be passable either. Assume this is tile number 91, so I'm going to include that as well in my list of things not passable. Alright, so let me make sure I can't pass through that tile. Good. I can't pass through this tile right here. It's invisible right now, but I needed to make sure I couldn't pass through it. So the next step is making use of the info tile. Let me think of the best way to do it. I liked the door structure I made, but for the tile structure, I guess we can do something similar. We could have a hash map containing all the different information objects and then just accessing it. That way it's not too expensive. So we'll call this the info database. We'll have an info. Yeah, we probably want to produce something similar. Can we use a room ref? Let's see. No. I didn't make this flexible enough. Ideally, a ref should contain a position and a name, and then a room ref should contain these extra slots. So I'm actually going to make a parent class for this. It's called a ref. This is going to extend ref. We're going to remove these two. So we'll have a basic constructor like this. So this describes a position and a room. I just defined this. Oh. See, that doesn't make much sense. Undefined. Really? So right now I'm working on I guess the dialogue system kind of. So what I first need to define is a system that manages these tiles. Like basically if we're gonna put a sign or something you just have to interact with, we're going to use these tiles to indicate that that's the case, and we need to make a way to detect those tiles. So that's what I'm doing first. What I'm doing specifically is I already have something called a room ref. A room ref links doors. So I've got a door here, I've got a door here, and I linked both doors together. So a room ref holds the data saying this door connects to this door, and I defined that inside of my door database. Here's the coordinate of door 1, here's the coordinate of door 2, and here's the map it starts at and the map it goes to. And I also include the reverse. Some doors might not be reversed, so that's optional. And now I'm making a ref for signs. It's a similar system, but doesn't need all of this information. So I'm making a base ref class that only holds the data I need for a sign, which is a position and which room it's in. Whereas a door needs the position, the room name, the destination door, and the destination position. But because these classes are similar, I can consolidate these. I can take off these. Actually, I'm going to have my own variables here. So this is what we call parenting superclassing. It's where you take classes of similar functions and you create parent classes. And a parent class, as we can see, we can use the ref now for signs, but we still have all the functions of a ref for the room ref. It's kind of complicated. Classes are something that are it's a little hard to explain, but it allows you to group up similar properties of objects so you don't have to make the same thing over and over, I guess. It's a programming concept. I'm not very good at programming concepts per se. I just kind of pick them up as I need them, and then I utilize them and realize what they're good for. Yeah. Because I wanted to use something similar, but if I just copy and paste it, it would be kind of pointless in case I need the refs for something else. So I decided to make a parent class, that way I can branch it off in case I need it for other functions. Usually when you have two or more things that are functionally similar, you know you need a parent class because they're all going to do the same thing. As another good example, on my Minecraft server, I have bosses. And originally, I had all of these separated. I have what are called elite bosses, which are special bosses with a lot of mechanics. And so I originally had two of these. And at first, they were both coded separately. And it was a real headache because every time I changed to like something that applied to both, say I changed the buffing system or I changed the health bar system, I would have to change it to both monsters. And that's kind of bad, especially when you get to the point where you have more than one type of monster. So I ended up creating an elite monster class, which has all the properties that both of these share. And then all the things they that are unique to them are in their own file. So all of these variables, the health bar stuff, the targeting system, the default move speed, all of that is in here because they both share those properties. And they both also generate DPS reports, just things they have in common. I think you can kind of see what I'm getting at now. And then these specifically do their own things. Because they have different mechanics, they both need to be scripted differently. But they both also have properties that are similar. They're both elite monsters, so they need to be handled in the same way. So the elite monster is the parent class, and then they have their own classes for specifics. It's a pretty good example of what to use parent classes for. A lot of programming courses, if you ever take them, they like to use vehicles, food, objects, physical objects, to kind of describe how classes work. Like they'll put animals in certain classes, like ones with legs, ones that fly, things like that. They'll have their own parent classes. When it comes to foods, like fruits, vegetables, you know, dairy, stuff like that. Or they like to use vehicles too, like cars or bikes, planes. All those things can kind of be grouped, and that's the concept of a parent class. Actually utilizing them is a whole nother thing. I might convert this from door database to database. I'm considering it. Then I can do set up info database. So we want to do something similar but for signs now. So I'm actually gonna make a new package called the ref package. Move this and this into there, and add a new class called sign ref. Extends our ref class. That way I can update the info database. So at this point, it mirrors the ref class. But the only special thing I need to do is add this to our info database. So we're going to generate a hash again. I'm going to keep using this because this is good. See, now this is actually the same in both refs. So I'm probably going to make this a public constructor that both can use. generate hash. And it just uses the room name and the position to generate its hash. Then, instead of putting this, I can just put generate hash, and that'll take care of itself. And because this is also a parent of this class, I can just call it generate hash here as well. Dot put. Yes. So this is the power of parent classes. Everything in common to all the children. This is the parent, those are the children. Can be put in here so that they both can benefit from it without having to copy and paste. That's all I really need. SignRef is just a container to hold data about these. So next, we go down here and we get, oh, what did I do? Oh, this is not visible anymore. Yes. So when you have parented classes, you also have to increase the visibility because now they're buried in another class. Okay, so this is checking if there's a door. So I'm probably gonna refactor this. Check for door. And we'll have another one called check for info. This is a sign ref. What did I do? Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a sign ref. So this needs to be room. Dang it. None of these are visible. Get room. It's not called room. It's called room name. Okay. Alright, so this is the part that changes. So, to do interface stuff here. So we're gonna like bring up a dialog box and display some text. That's essentially what this will be. So yes, do interface stuff here. Now we have to actually design the interface. So I kind of want to look at what I'm not actually familiar with what Megaman dialog boxes look like, but since we are gonna kind of mimic it, might as well take a quick peek. I need to see like gameplay of older games because I'm looking for the older ones. Let me see if I can find something. Is it a playthrough or speed? Actually, are there any words in this game? I don't even know. I don't remember. Actually, I'm just looking for something like this. Yes, there are words in this game. So I would say it's pretty generic. The one thing I really want to capture is like nostalgia. Right. Do I have it? Right. Okay, let me think. Send an attachment. I don't think so. What is the sudden dubstep-like music? Just listening to other game music. I don't necessarily like it or hate it, so I haven't. It's not music that's making me want to change it all of a sudden, so I guess it's not bad. I mean, there is music that the moment I listen to, I'm like, okay, we're not listening to this. But apparently not this. Alright, let me see. What did I save on here? Backup. I don't think I actually did a real backup of this. I can look. Let's see. I don't even know what the back of this league tournament, huh? Alright. Well, you have fun with that. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around, Master Aya. Okay, I don't see anything. So I backed up more than this, but okay. Love your chat display. Thanks. Yeah, I think I was kind of inspired by the idea of, what is it? I can't even remember. There's like a Japanese streaming service that a lot of people use, and I was kind of inspired by that to do it. I can't find the code, unfortunately. I looked at my backup drive, but I think I did the backup before I wrote the code, unfortunately. Was this Minecraft? Yes. So it can be developed from scratch. It's not a big program. Check my old drive. Hey, good luck with it. Feel free to message me if you need help. I'll be here. Working on a game, so I'll be here. Alright, so sign interactions are ready to be implemented. I don't know if I want to wait a second. Oops. You know what? The signed database is going to have more info. It's going to have, I guess, the signed data or something. I'll figure it out later. For now, it's just going to be 9,99. On test map. Yes. Wait a second, this will already be true. Back up. I'm just gonna say detected a sign here. Oh. Apparently it doesn't detect one there. Right, because I don't initialize the database. Set up info database. Nope. Nothing. me see what info database says. Test map, position 2. Wait, what? 2, 1? Okay. 9, 9. Uh-oh. I see what I did. Really? Forgot to transfer over this code. Or this code. Alright. There we go. Detected a sign here. Okay. So now we have a sign there. This is very generic, so... The window is 640 pixels wide. As for the height, we use a font of 16 in size. We'll be able to cover... let's say 3 lines. Let's do 48 pixels. Oh. That doesn't look like 3 lines. I guess it does, but... Could also scale it. I need to do a tile. Whoops. Where are the blocks? I'm looking for blocks like this. I don't even think they exist, but not in the tile sets I have. I might be able to use these. This is size 18, so 18 times 3, 54. And why not? A rounded rectangle. That's pretty good. Say... See, I don't even know. Let me see what this looks like first before I proceed. Is that not 640? Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. I think these have to be larger and has to consume more of the screen. Yes. Double the size. You don't want any interpolation. Otherwise it looks blurry. Might work out better. Although realistically, 36 times 20 is 720. 648. Should probably tile it to a size that is close. Okay, and then we can center this. And wait. It needs to be larger than that. Oops. $72, 108. So get width 5x2. Screen width minus width divided by 2. Whoops. Minus width. That's how much space remains divided by 2. I knew I needed to divide by 2 somewhere in there. For a list array, am I going to need to import a file writer? A list array is... No. Well... The file writer is for writing to files. A list array comes from the list class. An array list? Yeah, that's from the list class. You have to write the information to a file or just an array? Or a list, I should say. Float. Backed by an integer. 2. Oops. I just did the wrong thing. Wow. Oops. Then display a box here. Oh, doesn't look too bad. Maybe we could change up the color based on the character. That'd be cool. I would actually like that. I'm gonna try a desaturated version of this. Wait, this isn't my image. Need a shortcut. Okay. Desaturate. I want to make it lighter. Lighter with a little more contrast. Definitely lighter. So we can color it. No. You can create the file. So a file... destination of file dot create new file. That's all you would have to do to make your file. So it doesn't have to exist already. And most of the time if you're writing to a file, it would create one anyways. I have, let's see. I have file utils? I have file utils in here that I made earlier. So when I'm writing to a file, this is what I use for my Twitch client. If the file doesn't exist, I create it first, and then I write to the file. And then I close it. Well, this is appending, this is writing. The file class has a way to create a file for you. Yes, we need to try colorizing this thing. Should be able to do this. Or what? I thought there was a way to colorize, but we might have to actually modify it manually. Whoops. I know there's a way to do it. Oh, tint. Red, green, blue. Whoops. I feel like I need to make a wrapper for this. Yeah, I really should. So, draw utils. Draw utils it is. Draw texture with color. Sprite batch. It's called sprite batch, right? Yes. Then text with an or X and Y. Oh, and the color, of course. This isn't public? Interesting. Be gone! All this silly code. And now it's dark blue. Yeah, too much. Wait. Even that made everything else black. Oh, I see. The default color is white, the drawing color. That makes more sense. So now we can modify that to whatever colors we wish. So if I wanted a light blue, I just have to change that. Except I can't find it anymore. I am lost in my own code. Here it is. Do like light blue, very faint blue. Can't even tell it's blue. That's cool. If I make it pure white, then it will actually be better. I don't want to make it too light, because then it... That might work fine. It is too desaturated. Might just stick with what I had before. No hue, but yeah, this is good, actually. I think that's better. Changing the color of this. Yeah. The other one was too desaturated, or too... What the? Cool. They're all really good. Alright, let's make the dialogue box now. I
kind of want to keep them separate in case I want to change either the background or the foreground. So with that in mind, I'm just going to open this. I use a separate layer. Let us border this by 5 pixels. Oh, that's too big. I like 3. We need to feather it too. What? Feather by 3 pixels. Guess I'll just leave it white for now. Inside there, so we want to invert the selection and deselect this. Maybe us with that. I need to that would work. I think. Maybe not. There we go. That's better. Purge. We'll save this as a standalone dialog box. I'll save this in downloads. What? Downloads? Hello? Dialog box. Dialog box. Goodness. That was so hard. Alright. Someone wants to hang out, so I'll be leaving soon for a little while. Didn't need to buy something. Buy sandals. Okay. Well. There's something else too. Kinda wish I wrote it down here, because I forgot. Oh, I guess we're buying sandals. Sort our online fatal bullet. interesting. Dialogue box. I've gotta get like all of these songs. This is really nice. 5 seconds away. Wait, is he for real? Hold on. Kind of want to make this like move. I almost want it to like scroll in a direction. That might be kind of cool. Where's that iterator I was looking at? I need to delete that too. I was using that as a debug thing earlier, but I don't need it now. Go away. Yeah, I kind of want to make this particular image scroll. I think I can do it. It's just gonna take a little bit of effort. I'm gonna have to program a tiled like image thing. But okay, he's here, so I guess I'm gonna go for a little while. Hey, for those of you that tuned in, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back later tonight. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but made some good progress on my. Oh, this is not good. What happened here? Anyways, made some good progress on my game today. Hopefully I'll finish up more later. See you guys around. Thanks for watching.